Now let's turn our attention to Haiti. The country's capital is under siege. Gangs have overrun Port-au-Prince. They're stepping up their attacks on the government. They're attacking police stations, burning them down to free inmates who then join the gangs on their rampage. On Friday night, the gangs attacked Haiti's presidential palace. Gunshots and explosions rocked downtown Port-au-Prince. Haiti's police headquarters also came under fire. Law enforcement barely repelled the attack. This violence has other nations scrambling. Yesterday, the US airlifted all non-essential staff from its embassy. The European Union has shut its offices. Helicopters carried German and other European diplomats out of Haiti because the international airport has ceased to function. Haiti is in a state of anarchy. To address this, Haiti's neighbors have called a meeting today, the Caribbean Community, or CARICOM. They're hosting the meeting in Jamaica.
From our reports, the situation on the ground remains dire and is of serious concern to us. At the same time, we have taken the decision as a community to write the heads of state and heads of government of the key countries with whom Haiti is engaged as partners, inviting them to meet with our heads in CARICOM in Kingston, Jamaica on Monday the 11th of March.
The Caribbean Community is a 15-member group. They've also invited some key stakeholders, the US, Canada, France, Brazil and the United Nations. But the focus is on two of these, the US and France, because in a lot of ways, they're directly responsible for Haiti's present situation. France committed the original sin. They were the colonizers. Haiti was once the richest Caribbean colony until it gained independence in 1804. The former slaves rose up and won their freedom from France. But sadly, things went south after that. 21 years later, France returned with gunships. In 1825, France demanded compensation for the loss of their property, including the former slaves. France demanded 150 million francs. 150 million francs, do you know how much that is worth in modern terms? About $21 billion. Haiti did not have that kind of money, but it had no choice but to pay up. So it borrowed that money from French banks, and Haiti spent the next 122 years repaying that money. 122 years. This was their independence fee. They stopped paying it only in 1947. If you think this was bad, listen to the rest. Haiti's last payment to France was in the year 1888. After that, the payments went to the US. The US invaded and occupied Haiti in 1915 at the behest of the National City Bank of New York. Today, that company is called Citibank. So Citibank built part of its fortune with the occupation and loot of Haiti. For 19 years, the US and its banks ravaged this country. When the Americans were done, Haiti was left an impoverished mess. That's how it became the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. Despite this, Haiti stayed dependent on the US for trade and remained vulnerable to American influence. Prime Minister Ariel Henry is unelected. The West backed him to take over in 2021 after Haiti's elected president was assassinated. And this was not a one-off. Haiti has seen numerous presidential assassinations and coups. It got so bad that in 1995, Haiti disbanded its army. They couldn't take any more coups, so no army. And that's when the gangs came in. No army for 22 years meant that gangs could proliferate. And that's why they control the country today, to the detriment of the Haitian people.
The gangs forced me to leave my home. I have become a nomad along with my 3 children. We have nowhere to go. We came here, but there's no water here. We are miserable.
To compound the misery, Haiti has been ripped apart by natural disasters as well. In 2010, there was a massive earthquake. 300,000 people died. Another 300,000 were injured. In 2016, there was a Category 4 hurricane. Then in 2021, another earthquake. This has left Haiti's infrastructure in a shambles. Houses crumbled. People became homeless and have remained homeless for years. Now the gangs are driving them out of their refugee camps as well. As you can see, there are many reasons for the anarchy in Haiti. Some natural, some a gift from the West. Now those countries are gathering to decide Haiti's future. Hopefully they won't make things worse.